right, the next pictures you will see are of John being commissioned an ensign in the U.S. Navy on April the 1st at Northwestern University in the NROTC building. We had driven in from Virginia, and George flew in from Texas, and we were all awakened and surprised by a snowstorm. But in spite of the snow, etc., John Gorkowski and Albert Stumm drove in from Notre Dame University to be there for the occasion.
Yeah, John, of course, is way ahead of the rest of his group here, who were all commissioned the day before the graduation in June from Northwestern. John graduated April 1st because he'd already completed his studies, and I think that gave him some advantage in the selection process. He wanted to go on to be a Navy pilot. So why don't you take it from there then, Nancy?
All right, well, from that point on, he was, as the Navy would refer to it, stashed and assigned to working with the NROTC unit at Northwestern, and he stayed there for another year before he went on to his actual flight training. But at the moment, these pictures, you will see him actually being commissioned, and the captain in the picture, who is the head of the unit, is Captain Timothy Myers, and he is pictured as well.
Yes, and I want to say I have a very high regard, we both have a very high regard for Captain Myers. We thought he did a great job as commanding officer, and so did John. He was very helpful to John and had a very cordial personality. So I guess we're ready to go on to the
commissioning.
The commissioning pictures now, Nancy. Needless to say, we have no motion pictures, only the photographs.
All right, here you see the official picture of John in his naval uniform with his ensign bars, and this was in the yearbook, Northwestern.
Pretty good shot, I think.
In this picture, we are in the NROTC building, and John is standing next to Captain Myers, and you'll see the flags there behind them, and he has just been commissioned. John is standing with Albert Stumm, and on the other side, unfortunately somewhat cut off, is John Gorkowski, both of whom were at Notre Dame University, also in the NROTC program there. Here, of course, is the family group. Charlie was not able to be there with us, but there you see George, of course, and good old proud Mom and Dad.
Amen.